I just went on a road trip to see a sewing expo, to discover some new things, and I discovered the hugest fabric store on the planet. No kidding. Beep, beep. Hey, Shawnelle here. I have a new video series on the Future Fashion Designers YouTube channel. It's called Sew on the Road. And the goal of that is to bring you things around the country, like places, things, people, like the designers, and in schools, sewing schools, anybody associated around fashion sewing, bring them to you, and so you learn some like what's around the country. And it's fun for me because I love to discover new places. My first trip was in March to the Sewing Expo. It's a big expo that goes around the country. There's about one at least every other month that you can find, and there a lot of them on the Northeast, not too many on the West Coast yet, but they have just people bringing unique items and classes, like 1 hour classes, whole day classes on everything sewing. There's quilting and fashion sewing there. One of the funnest things I did was try the long arms, because I don't know anything about quilting, but it looks really fun. And the long arms are, I don't know, like $10,000. So, but they're like, you hold them like this and you can just make designs with thread, and they're wild. So this was an expo I was supposed to teach at last year, right when COVID started, and it got shut down. And I was teaching 4 classes, and I had a booth and all that kind of stuff. So then I was supposed to go again this year, and I just chose not to. But I am teaching at the one in Raleigh in August of 2021, and I'm looking forward to that. So check it out. It's called the Original Sewing and Quilt Expo, and you just Google that. It's called sewingexpo.com. Pretty easy. And then just all kinds of classes, like 1 hour ones, and really cool. I found some really cool gadgets this year, and bought them, and I wonder how much I spent. But not a whole lot of stuff, but not a lot of money. But I did spend a little bit of money at the next place that I'm going to show you, and that's at a fabric store. So first off, I want to show you what was happening at the expo. At the Sewing Expo in Atlanta. Much smaller this year. It's COVID, I guess. Oh my gosh, I just love this booth. I could not get in there to ask this lady what these chairs were all about. They were like embroidered, and I'm not even sure, but these ladies were here chatting with the lady the whole time, and I couldn't interfere. So I took some pictures and I walked off, and then was going to investigate it on my own. Oh my gosh, have you seen one of these? They are amazing. It's called a long arm. They're about $10,000 a piece, and you can just do so many designs with them. I like this booth a lot. It was about fashion sewing, and she had a lot of cool little gadgets for fashion sewers. I bought some really great like Pellon paper for tracing patterns, and the ladies here were really nice. I went back and bought some more stuff. My YouTube channel. Okay. Another long arm booth. Those are so fun to do. You have to check them out. Rows and rows. Here was one of my favorite booths and one of the busiest. I never did get up to that table to see what that lady was talking all about, but I found a bunch of really cool sewing tools here. Little glue type pens and all kinds of fun stuff. Look at this wall of quilts. These are just amazing art pieces. Come here and look at the details on these. I can't believe it. I love this one, this ostrich. Look at the details. Those beautiful parrots. Tiger. Oh, butterflies, three-dimensional. Oh my, look at this huge bed quilts. The animal section. Beautiful. All right, I hope you enjoyed that tour of the Sewing Expo. Be sure to look up sewingexpo.com and see where, if there's one near your town, and take an afternoon to go check it out. And it's only like maybe, how much was it to get in? $15 or $8? I can't remember. I had to pay for my husband to get in there too, so I think it was $8 actually. And you just go in and just go through all the booths, and you just discover all these creative things that people are doing. It just blows your mind. I thought I've seen it all, but but not. Anyway, now on to the favorite part of my trip was when I discovered the hugest fabric store. Now, I come from Los Angeles, where we have a city blocks of fabric. You walk out and all you see are these colors of fabric. So you drive through and it's like, but they're all like little stores. And yeah, it's a lot of fabric. But this store was, I don't know, is it a store? It was a warehouse, but it was a store. So big, huge cutting table in the middle. It was a city block of a warehouse, and the prices were amazing. I was a little bit floored by the prices, because I buy silks in LA and just anywhere, like silk charmeuses are $25. They've kind of been that way since the 80s. They're like the same price, which is kind of odd, which is good because that means they don't raise the prices. But like silk chiffons are usually $15 a yard. 4-ply silks. I didn't see any 4-ply silk there, thank God, because that's like $60 a yard. But they had aisles of silk for like $10 a yard, and beautiful silks. I'm going to show you what I bought after you watch this clip. So take a look. So I just found the best fabric store outside of Los Angeles in Atlanta. I think it's near Duluth, or it's called Norcross, Georgia. Fine fabrics, all kinds of apparel, fashion. And it's just a really unassuming big building. And loads of fabrics in there. Can't believe it. So this is me at Fashion Fabrics. Fine fabrics. Wow. Amazing fabric store. This is right off of one of the Atlanta freeways. There you go. So I finally found a fabric store in Atlanta. Fine Fabrics. This is one part of the driveway, and then on the other side there's another, and I can't believe I found a huge fabric store. Oh my god. Now that's what we're talking about. Zippers. Oh my gosh. Nice. Fabric. There's loads and loads of zippers. How many? Oh my gosh, I think I should stock up on some zippers here. Okay. Oh my god. Fabric stores don't exist like this anymore. Plastic. This is what I need. Let's see. I need this 1-inch stuff, which I buy in LA. How much is it here? Oh, elastic. I needed to get some. Oh, sorry. How much is it? A yard at a time. What? I just want to buy a load of it, not. Oh my god. It's been a long time since I've been in a fabric store that actually has loads of stuff in it. Trims. Okay, gotta go check out more stuff. Now this is a fabric store. Love it. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is better than Los Angeles fabric stores. Wow. This is beautiful. Wow, what to buy? Wow. This is all jazzy stuff. Indian saris. Wow. Beautiful. And then on the other wall we have some bridal stuff. And here, some normal fabrics. What is normal fabrics? Some nice cotton lawns. Oh wow, some beautiful stuff. Hi.
Oh no. I could lose you for days in here.
Oh. Is that wild?
Yeah.
Is this fabric store wild?
Yeah.
This looks like mood fabrics in Los Angeles. It's like,
Yeah.
it's actually not. It's even bigger than that, but they have them sectioned out like
I got
this.
it organized, yeah.
Wow, the mother of all fabric stores. I think this has got to be one of the biggest fabric stores I've been in. Really crazy wall-to-wall fabric. So I'm doing a workshop for stripes, and I found this stripe fabric. I think I'm gonna be working on right here. I'm gonna get a couple yards of that and see what I come up with. So it's literally, there's a whole aisle here just of a lot of stripes in it. It's hard to pick, but they are knits on here. I haven't really found the wovens, but I'm still looking. Checkers, different kind of stripes. I think this is just really the stripe aisle. I love this fabric here. That'll be some fun pants. Crazy print. All right, Okay, there is a silk aisle here. And I found this beautiful silk crepe for $10. And then this one here for 10 a yard. And then this, I believe, is silk charmeuse. I'm not sure. It has to do a burn test on this. I'm not sure. It's $10 a yard. Crazy. Here's a crepe. Really pretty little print for $12 a yard. So this, oh, these silks. This is crazy. And here is a China silk. That's really just good for linings. $9, $10 a yard. Wow. And a charmeuse dotted. Really beautiful. Just tripped over something. Oh my gosh, look at this. Wow. $12 a yard. Huh. I could be in here for days. Wow. Beautiful. Oh, that's a, what does they call that? Like a cotton or burgundy or something there. Not a cotton, it's a silk. Wow, what a beautiful color. Oh, here's your silk chiffon. Or that's the Georgette. Oh, I love Georgette. $12 a yard. You gotta be kidding. I have to buy some of that just so I can dye it. Oh, what fun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get some of that just to dye it. Play around with the print on it. Oh gosh, beautiful. Okay, you guys have to come down here. This is nuts. This several aisles of just silk prints. Okay, I gotta take a pic. All right, I'm at the cash register. This is my basket. There's the receipt. Oh my gosh. I bought this. Oh, that's the secret. Look, I'm doing a workshop on stripes, so I got all these beautiful black and whites. A bunch of black and white zippers. Ain't any white ones? Cute. And that's what it'll be. Look at this beautiful print. And some little stripes. And was there another print? Oh, where's the sailboat one? Yeah, look at this sailboat one. Ah, so pretty. Use it for Moose Yacht Club skirts. This is the entrance to Fashion Fabrics. Fine Fabrics, it's called. Very unassuming. Love the window display. But this place was packed too. The cars, there's a parking lot on the other side, and over here, and a lot of cars. People are sewing. Yes, people are sewing. There are also a lot of Facebook groups out there all on sewing. Like there's like the pattern companies, McCall and Simplicity, all with these fabric or these groups, and there's like 150,000 members on them and highly engaged. They are chatting. I don't know if you've seen them, but you've got to check them out. I also want to start my own fashion group, fabrics group, but I don't know. It's a lot more work. I'm already doing a lot of stuff. Maybe not. I'll just get involved with them. But I want to show you my fabrics I got. I got all these fabrics. You might have seen some of the other ones in the basket, but I was looking at these and I'm like, I bought my typical colors: navy, white, and black. Oh my gosh, okay. So the reason I bought this one was my husband's doing a business called Moose Yacht Club, and these look like sailboats. Although we don't do sailboats, we do paddle boards and pontoon boats, and we got these new aqua bikes, that kind of stuff. But it looks very nautical. Then I had to find a navy to go with it. That was quite a search, actually. If you go there, take some glasses, and it was, I could have used a little more light, but it was good. So then I found, I'm doing a workshop on stripes, and I just love, this probably makes this strobe, whoa, I just love this. It has like a, I don't know, I just like it's not straight stripes. It's got a little bit of a wave to it. So got to figure out something to make with that. Then I found it's a silk Georgette, which like Georgettes are like, actually, is this a Georgette? It's kind of thicker than yeah, it is a Georgette because it's kind of sheer. There's chiffon that's real sheer, and then there's Georgettes that are a little bit more opaque. They're the crepe, the loopy weave is a little denser, and it's a beautiful drape. Then I found a white one, and I bought that because I'm gonna dye, do some tie dyeing on Georgettes. They just turned out beautiful. And I found a new tutorial all about tie dyeing silks. So just gonna, it turns out you need a certain kind of dye, but I've been doing it wrong all this time. Anyway, I tend to dye a lot of cottons. And then I found this print. I don't know what to do with it. I'm the queen of skirts, so I'll probably make a skirt out of it. So those are the fabrics I bought for me. Then there was a couple other fabrics I bought, like knits and stuff, which I don't really sew a lot with knits, but I'll figure it out. So if you go, this is it's called Fine Fabrics. It's the one I went to is in Norcross, and apparently there's another one in Commerce. This is all in Atlanta. Don't know if this is as big as that one. My gosh. But you have to check out this store. Crazy. And my next trip is Nashville. And I found a fabulous fabric store there too. Why doesn't Charlotte have any fabric stores? We have Joann's. You can find some good stuff at Joann's, but holy cow. Anyway, so stay tuned for the next Sew on the Road, and leave me a comment below if you know about this fabric store and this expo. If you plan on going, let me know. Oh my gosh, maybe I'll meet you down there, because I plan on going again and again and again as soon as I run out of silks. So, but I did do a lot of damage in Nashville. I bought a lot of fabric. It's going to take me about a year. Somebody even asked me that. Is that about a year's worth of sewing? I'm like, yeah, kind of is. Anyway, all right. I'll see you in the next Sew on the Road.